We are in the middle of Icepacalypse, or so we've been told, and because of that, Stacey could not make it to town. So what's life like over there what's life like over there in Cedar Bluffs?
Oh, in the BFE area, let's see. You don't get to go anywhere, so you cook a lot, you eat a lot, you drink a lot, and you Skype with people. You Skype with the people in the big city.
That's right. 12 whole miles away. So we're going to self-title this the Max Headroom edition of Cocktails and Dreams. Now I just made it awkward.
A little bit. Yeah, woo!
I had the idea that this might just work and save Stacey from falling on her ice hole.
This is going to be awesome. I cannot wait.
So how are the roads over there?
You know, they said they weren't as bad on the highway because people are driving and it's a little warmer now. But the side streets, sidewalks, pure ice.
Oh, yeah.
You don't see, there's no traffic going by at all.
No, it has just been desolate. What do you think about all of the build-up to Icepacalypse or Icepacalypse or whatever?
Oh, I think that stuff's funny. It cracks me up. I did happen to go to the store, of course, the day before, because we have, like, freezers full of meat, but in case you want a side or something to go with it. And there was two cars that dead center almost, like, T-boned each other in the parking lot. And they got out and started, like, cussing and, like, bumping chests and about throwing down. And it was awesome.
Ah, good. So there's a couple more ice holes out there.
Yeah. I mean, basically, you would have thought, like, they were, like, battling over, like, the last gallon of milk.
I find it completely insane that we feel like every time that there's the threat of a storm, we have to go home or, go out and prepare for it like it's the end of the flippin' world. I mean, we live in Nebraska. We've seen weather extremes before. We generally should know how to drive. Happy if everybody's home safe, warm, with plenty of food and whatnot. But come on, man.
Exactly. If you don't have to be out and about, that's fine. But they do really act like this is like the end of the world. Like they've never been around, like, rain that turns into ice.
Yeah.
Snowflakes.
Yeah.
Or the combination of the two all in, like, one day.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, it doesn't help when the weatherman, this morning was like, it's even worse than we said. So, a lot of people, downtown businesses didn't open. I went down to the office for like an hour and a half this morning and went out and looked down Main Street, and there was a car. And I'm pretty sure it was there overnight, but I can't say. But...
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Probably a good guess. Yeah. We were closed today. It's awesome at our office because our closing stuff goes with the schools. So if, like, Fremont Public closes, then we do, but Fremont Public was already closed today because of Martin Luther King Day. So we made the call, Suzanne made the call early. So it was kind of awesome. We had a little bit of a heads up. I'm not complaining, believe me.
Oh, no.
I'm okay with having a snow day.
Yeah. We have better technology now. We have better vehicles. We have better techniques for dealing with icy roads from a municipal standpoint or from a road standpoint. But, like, the whole world stopped today. And it just makes me laugh because I can remember we had an ice storm when I was in high school. And it was on a day of basketball practice. So they let school out, and Coach had an optional basketball practice. He told those of us that lived out of town that we were welcome to skip, if we were concerned about the roads, but you don't do that if you love basketball. It's one of those things that just really makes me laugh because, that was certainly something they saw coming. They just didn't know the severity. And so we went ahead and did like 2/3 a day of school, and we're all driving old beater rear-wheel drive cars through the ice on the way home.
This isn't like the episodes of, like, Little House on the Prairie where, Mom and Pa had to go get the kids from the schoolhouse and then, like, they got lost in the blizzards because you couldn't see a damn thing. I mean, that was a true storm where you better hunker down a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not out in the, you get lost.
Yeah.
You lose your directions, you freeze to death. It's not good.
No, well, of course, on this particular day of basketball practice / ice storm, I did put my car in the ditch on the way home. I was driving 35, but again, I got a big old rear-wheel drive boat, and I started to lose the back end, and the next thing I know, I'm sliding backwards down the ditch.
Oh, that made me laugh when you said I had a big old back end.
I didn't have any junk in the trunk, though.
Oh my gosh, had a big old back end sliding down. I got my big old back end stuck in the ditch.
So you
Obviously, I've been in the house too long. I mean, this is what starts to happen. I go senile. It's like crazy.
Boy, people would think you're in the house all the time then.
That's true, they would. It's worse when I'm actually in the house without being able to leave.
So are you stuck at home with kids?
Yeah, do you notice my cup?
Yeah.
How it's got a painted snowman face on it?
Nice.
Isn't that like awesome for today?
That is prepping at its finest.
The kids are home.
And they're playing quietly by themselves.
This is not like it used to be back in the day where like 100 of their friends would come over and like traipse like stuff through the house, you know? So they can be very much entertained on their own, doing their own this kind of stuff, and staying in communications with all their peeps, and they don't bother me at all.
Meanwhile, Mom's on the phone talking to her friends.
Yeah. Yes.
How's that for flipping the script?
Meanwhile, I said, don't come in here.
I have this little guilt complex because it's like I feel like I should be working, but at the same time I know that like 80% of everybody else is not, so why am I worried about it? But I'm worried about it.
Don't worry about it. I mean, just don't. Be like the other 80% and just do your own thing. Troll on Facebook, see what everybody's up to.
I'll be chilling like a villain. By the way, Blue Diamond almonds, it was brought to my attention, or our attention, that these weren't in the video last week. And actually they were, but I had the camera zoomed in a little tighter than usual. All you can see were like the little lids peeking out behind the bowl of popcorn. So I made sure today, front and center. It's just too bad that Stacey can't get her hands on a handful of nuts.
Yeah, I got my own nuts.
Oh!
Okay, but these nuts here.
These nuts?
My neighbors right over there. These nuts right here. From my neighbor right over there. I mean, only in Cedar do you say that.
Right.
My nuts right here from my neighbor right over there. They're like candy coated.
Right, yeah.
See? I mean, they're really like super like fat free, calorie free, sugar free.
They don't look
and
fat and calorie free.
Oh, they are. He made those, and him and his awesome wife gave us a really cool New Year's Eve package with like champagne and this, because they're the bomb neighbors. But so you have your nuts and I have mine. Speaking
of things that they say in Cedar, you know what else they always say in Cedar? Hold my beer and watch this.
I've never heard anybody say that.
Oh, come on.
Nobody would trust any other person in this town with holding their beer. So that's not going to happen. It's like, hey, it's like here. They would rather say hold my firstborn than hold my beer. It just would be. I'm just saying. It's not a bad thing. It's just the truth. Come on. Have you not heard about the date rape drugs when they slip them in drinks? You don't be having people hold your drinks for you. You take that stuff with you.
Especially while you're driving.
I'm not. Yeah. Oh, now if you're driving, then that's different. Then you're like, here, hold this so I can pee in the cornfield.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I love small towns. And you know, here's the funny part, is that you went...
I just saw a car, hang on.
Oh my goodness.
Like squirrel, there's a car. We grew up like, I don't know, 20 miles from Fremont in the country. Yeah, so basically I grew up in the big city. That's why this is so different for me.
I grew up with a lot of the things you're just now experiencing.
So what, you're saying that you'd like to go road tripping and pee in the cornfield?
Oh my God, yes.
Better be careful here, because we're going to get some backlash on this. But not like we're endorsing road trips for your like out cruising and getting liquored up and then peeing all over the place. But you know what we're saying.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I never said anything about getting liquored up. You just said peeing in a cornfield. That sounds like fun.
But you can do that when you detassel. Did you ever have to detassel?
Oh my God, for 5 years I detasseled.
You walked through and like shucked them things and did all that?
Yes, I swear to you that is the best job I've ever had.
Why?
I know it's weird, right? But I'm tall enough you're above the corn, so it's not nearly as stressful on a tall kid as it is on somebody shorter. I was good enough because of my size that I could go at my own pace. So if I wanted to stand around and tell bathroom jokes with all of my buddies, I could do that. If I wanted to just be alone and whatever, I could just pull faster than everybody else, and the next thing you know, I'm out in the middle of the cornfield all by myself.
Because all your friends ran away from you because they were tired of the jokes, or?
No, because I was just faster than they were because of my size. At least that's what I tell myself.
Hey, whatever it is that gets you through the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to judge.
Come to think of it, maybe they did run away. I don't know.
It's pretty crazy, the fantasies and the things we come up in our own heads that get us through the day or the year.
Yes.
And then we're like, yeah, like how we remember something is so different than probably what really happened, but that's okay.
Oh,
I mean, it's your story.
That's right, it is my story.
It's your story, so stick to it, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
Now,
did you walk bean? Hacksaw your leg off?
Oh my gosh, yes. Corn knives and bean hooks. I spent all summer, and I started roguing beans and such when I was in like 4th grade. Beans thing came early.
Isn't that like a little bit like illegal?
You're in a small town in the middle of Nebraska. I dare somebody to come find me.
Hey, we won't tell anyone about that then, okay?
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't.
So you started that in 4th grade?
Yeah, I'm sure that kind of thing doesn't happen anymore, though.
Could you imagine a 4th grader walking around with a big-ass machete just like hacking stuff down?
I know, isn't that funny? And, and local farmers are just like...
Before they were able to even cut their own steaks with a knife, you got them out like cutting things off with a machete.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And the local farmer's like, here, take a giant knife, have fun.
Yeah, watch your legs. We don't have replacement ones.
That's right. Good times. Oh, no workman's comp in that job either, by the way.
No, I bet not. I only had to walk beans, and we grew up on a farm, and I had a pig. You remember I had a pig named Sally that I slept with in the barn, all this stuff.
Right.
But I walked beans for one summer, and I thought it was awful. Like, awful.
Yeah.
But mainly because it wasn't the actual work or the beans. It was the big-ass bull snake that came up. It literally almost ate my ankle off, I think.
Oh.
And I have been petrified of snakes my whole life, and so I had to be done. There was just no way.
Was it just a big earthworm?
It was my story, and it was a freaking anaconda.
Snakes on the plains?
Now, here's a true story, and I'm not even shitting on this one. So we had a farmhouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the basement, I had said in one of the videos, was kind of like just all concrete, but then slash mud. Then the main floor, then the upstairs where the bedrooms were. So the laundry room was way down in this godforsaken black hole of a mud room, I think. Doesn't matter. I digress. Because I'm sitting on my bed playing with my life-size Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls that I still have to this day. And all of a sudden, my mom had came up. So this is before my mom had passed away, because she passed away when I was 8. Had came up with laundry and had put my laundry away. And all of a sudden, I look over, and there is a gardener snake across my bedroom door floor. Like, so from the halls, a gardener snake in my room. That's not cool. That is not cool. That is not cool. I'm not like a country girl, I don't think, probably. I like to think I kind of am. I like country stuff. I love old stuff. But I can't stand snakes and bats and things that crawl.
When you're a young kid, though, snakes are really scary.
When they're in your room, they're scary as hell.
I was probably in 4th or 5th grade playing in the backyard with one of my best friends, and we're just playing catch. My dad had the hose stretched out all the way across the backyard. And, you know, I'm chasing after a ball, and I kind of trip over it. And I just, like, damn hose, and I grabbed it, and I ripped that thing through the yard, and it went whizzing past my buddy, and he screamed like a little girl and jumped through the roof. He was absolutely petrified, thought it was a snake. Not like a real girly scream. It was definitely a little boy scream, but it was a scream, and he was bright red. Oh, he was so mad at me. I'm like, I didn't know, man. I didn't mean to freak you out. I was just getting the hose.
Did he punch you?
No. I think he was...
tackle you and punch you right in the old privates? Because that's what boys seem to do.
No.
It's like, hey, let's see who I can punch in the privates more.
I think he was so out of breath he didn't know what to do.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up this week's special edition Icepacalypse Cocktails and Dreams. So cheers to Stacey. Oh, she's dabbing, for God's sake. Cheers to Stacey. We'll see you next week at our regularly scheduled location. Hopefully she can be out of Max Headroom world and sitting here.
If not, I'll take the snowmobile. We'll be fine. Okay, have a good night.
You bet. We'll see y'all later. Check out Straight Talk with Stacey on Facebook. Check out the39project.com or the 39 Project on Facebook. And be sure to check out our videos on YouTube. Planet Fremont, PLANIT. Hope you all stayed safe and warm. We'll talk to you soon.